Oi Brasil! Olha eu aqui de novo com mais uma entrevista maravilhosa para vocês. E dessa vez, nossa equipe foi para Jamaica para apresentar um pouquinho do red carpet do filme Bob Marley, One Love. Essa é a primeira vez que a vida do cantor é contada em uma superprodução e olha, parece que vai ser um espetáculo mesmo, viu? A gente recebeu as estrelas do longa, entre eles os astros Kingsley Ben-Adir e James Norton, além do diretor Reinaldo Marcus Green e até o Ziggy Marley, representando a família do Bob. Bora conferir como é que foi?
Reggae is the people music.
You know you're a superstar.
I am a superstar. You can't separate the music and the message. You see, reggae music come to unify the people.
Not everyone likes what you're saying. For your own safety, you need to stop.
You're used to play real great characters, but Bob Marley is different from any other thing that you have ever played. So how it was building Bob for the scene, for the movie?
It was a journey. It's a big journey, and you know, I guess there's so many things I could say, but Bob's an artist, you know. He's a genius musician, and I've never played that before. So I had to open my eyes up to the music, and I had a lot of help as well from the family and his friends. But it's also the culture is in the language. So there was a whole language to learn. It's the language, the music, the guitar, I can't sing. So there was a lot of technical work to do at the beginning, but I had the support of the family and all of Bob's friends, and I could always call them if I needed help with something. So I was creating Bob with them, which is kind of unique, but it's so special. So yeah, but it was a joy. I listened to Bob so much, you know, it made me laugh. You know, just listen to him over and over again. So it was great. He's funny and he's smart and he's got a lot of interesting things to say. So to try and learn him in a way is a pleasure.
I can imagine. I have to ask you this. Bob was used to smoke marijuana. It's like a ritual. Did you do it for the movie?
I can't smoke. When I smoke, I get paranoid, and I had too much work to do.
Yeah.
So I had to focus. Some people can focus, but I can't focus.
Right, me too.
Yeah.
As I said, I am from Brazil, and in Brazil we have a big connection with Bob Marley.
Huge, huh?
Yes.
There's a big fan base.
Yes, and I would like to know how you think people are gonna receive this new movie.
I don't know. I hope people enjoy it, and I hope people get to see a side of Bob that we're not too familiar with, a more personal side to him, and it's really a look at like the creation of the album of Exodus and what Bob was going through around that time. And in that exploration, we get to see him with his friends and his family, and on a journey of creation, and a lot more, you know. So yeah, I hope they enjoy it, and I hope they find it moving and some of it funny, and yeah.
And I have one more question. Do you have one specific scene that was really intense to maybe watch, because I think you have already watched it, right? Or doing it was really difficult to shoot?
Yeah, there's a scene where I'm singing and playing the guitar. Just, you know, because I can see all the work, I see all the months that went into it. So there's so many scenes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have one favorite song? I know it's hard.
So just say.
You're just coming out from a big movie that was full of Oscar nominations. Do you feel any pressure to repeat this achievement?
I mean, it's just the pressure to make a good movie. You know, they're not easy to come by. So it's all about the cast. It's all about your crew. And luckily for us, we had Bob's music. So we had this like spine that was a gift. You know, like you have Bob's lyrics that were driving and shepherding the movie. and it was really up to us not to mess it up. And so just an amazing gift and story and life that he lived, from the streets of Trenchtown to becoming one of the world's biggest icons. It's just an amazing story. So we were blessed. We were blessed to share that.
And we can see a lot of scenes that are really intimate from the family and things that we've never seen before. The family was involved in the script. They helped. How was writing it?
I wouldn't have made this movie without the support of the family. I had the support on King Richard with the Williams family, and I needed that. That's what makes the film so rich. It's the nuances, the specifics of the family, how Bob walked, how Bob talked, how he dressed. No, we wouldn't do that. So just that color is so important for filming. You know, we had access to people that knew Bob, who were in the room with Bob. You know, Neville Garrick, who was an artistic director, you know, God bless his soul, he passed away recently, but just having people that were involved in Bob's life helped share that story. So it's not ours. This movie is the people of Jamaica. This is the Marley's family story. We're just conduits of that.
Amazing. And we from Brazil, we are huge fans. You know, Bob has a huge fan base. How do you think people are going to receive this movie in Brazil?
I hope they love it as much as I do. I mean, you know, you never know. You put it out there. You put the heart. The craftsmanship is amazing. Our production design, our cinematography, our costume design, our score, the music, the performances, the cast is unbelievable. Kingsley Ben-Adir is amazing in this film. Lashana Lynch is magnificent. Their courtship is tremendous. And then we have local talent. I mean, Hector Roots, you know, like Hector Lewis, James Norton, Michael Ward. I mean, the talent is immense. Our young Bob, our young Rita, really tremendous. So I cannot wait to share them.
I'm really excited. So one last question. I know it's hard, but do you have one favorite song?
My favorite song is Redemption Song. That one has always touched me from the moment I heard it. Yeah, it's a special one.
Hi, James.
Hi.
So first of all, how was your relationship with Bob Marley's songs before you were cast for the movie?
I, like everyone, I was introduced to Bob Marley and his music probably in my teens. And like a lot of people, the music, I don't know, just had a very big impact on me in my life and became kind of a guide and a soundtrack to different parts of my life, like a party or a more melancholic sort of pensive moment. It just chimed and had an impact. And so when I was allowed the opportunity to go in a deeper dive and do the research into his life and his message, it was a privilege. You know, it's the best thing about being an actor is that something you know a little bit about becomes a real obsession, and it's magical. Yeah. So I knew a little bit, but now I know a lot more, and it's been a real lovely journey.
And did you and Chris talk? Did he give you tips?
So I reached out to Chris, but I think busy man didn't get hold of him. He is here tonight, so I'm hoping I'm going to meet him tonight, which is a little nerve-wracking because when you play someone who's still alive and then they watch the film in the same room as you, it's, you know, you're inevitably going to wonder whether or not you did a good job or not. So I think I'm going to introduce myself to him after the film. I'll be able to gauge then whether he approved of my portrayal of him or not.
I know it's hard, but do you have one favorite song?
I get asked this a lot. I mean, it's difficult. My favourite songs have changed since doing the movie because I have now associations with certain tunes. Obviously, the album Exodus is very important now because of its association with this film. There was
I didn't realize until
Catch a Fire. Obviously, for me, I think I have very, very happy memories of shooting the montage of jamming. So we had a lot of the musicians, the sons of the original Wailers, like Aston Barrett and others. And every time the cameras were put down to, you know, get a new battery or whatever, the musicians would pick up their instruments and just play. And that was all happening particularly during the shooting of jamming. So for me, that has taken on a special place in my memory of a special Bob Marley tune.
On December 3rd, 1976, would-be assassins invaded Bob Marley's home and attempted to take the life of the singer, his wife, and...
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that thing. That every little thing gonna be alright. You like that one?
Yeah.
There's a war going on. Oh, I can't bring peace. I can't even get peace for myself.
Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds, it's by my doorstep.
Sometimes
Singing.
the messenger has to become the message.
So you know that in Brazil we have a big connection with Bob Marley and reggae music. What do you think, what you can say for the people that are waiting for the movie? And how can you think they're gonna receive it?
Yeah, they're going to be inside of Bob's world, inside of his real world, not the world that you see in the interviews, in the performances. This is his real life. So they're going to be able to see Bob's real life.
And how it was for you to see someone playing your father?
Yeah, man, it was good. It was good. He did a really good job. So we appreciate his art and what he put into bringing Bob to the school.
It's also your story too. So how it was to see this on the camera?
It was fun. I like movies. I like to watch movies. So I enjoy seeing a part of my life in there.
And if Bobby was alive today, what do you think he was going to be talking about?
Bob always wanted to make a movie, you know. So, yeah.
His dream is coming true. Do you have one specific song that is your favorite?
No, I like the album Survivor. That's my album.
I don't know if you know, but in Brazil we have a big connection with Bob Marley songs.
Yeah, my dad actually lived in Brazil and my sister is from Rio.
Really?
Yeah, I have a sister from Rio. Her name is Luana.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So what do you think the people, our Brazilian fans, will think about the movie?
Well, I'm sure they're going to love to see me rocking out because, hey, Junior Marvin is a legend in Brazil, and I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. So when you see me with a guitar, I spin around and sliding on my knees, it's because of this guy right here. So, you know, I mean, I just did my justice as playing him. I mean, I've been walking behind him and talking like him my whole life because everybody always tell me, say, yo, you're your father's twin, and you know, I live it into to manifestation, you know what I mean? And it's all been about him just teaching me the ropes, showing me the road, and you know, running me around the globe singing, preaching drum message, you know what I'm saying? Bob Marley and One Love, that's it.
Yeah, man, we're very proud of Bob, and we're proud of Davo, and we're proud of the movie, and it's a message to the whole world, you know, one love, let's share the whole world.
This is the first time that we are seeing your story in the big screen with a big production. How it is for you?
Well, it's taken 40 years to put it in production. We have to thank Neville Barry. May God rest his soul in peace. He was a big force behind this movie from 20, 30 years ago, and he never gave up. And unfortunately, he passed a few months ago, but he did his job, and we're very proud of him, and I'm sure Bob's proud of him. And now the whole world is going to get the experience the real way, because Paramount did not hold back. Yeah. And Brad Pitt, I know he's involved as well. We want to thank him too.
Yeah, I mean, Neville, I want to say Uncle Neville, rest in peace. And you know, this movie is in the memory of him because him and Bob and everybody else that passed along the way that was a part of the Whalers creation. And you know, he was on set, and you know, he would tell us stories every day. Dad was there, we would laugh and talk every day and talk about memories. And he brought a special element to the set because he was there every day. Dad came in and you know, brought his as well. And you know, it was just amazing.
Incrível, né? Eu tenho certeza que vai ser emocionante, principalmente para os fãs brasileiros. O filme estreia dia 12 de fevereiro nos cinemas e eu vou correndo conferir.
One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright.
Beijo, tchau!
Bob, I know it's dangerous, but you're the only one who can unite the people.
You ready, Bob?
No guns can stop this message. I want the world to change. And that time is now.
How to feel